Hi folks, welcome to week 3. Last week you worked on library resources and you all completed your quiz on library resources and how to navigate the library. That's going to become important to you next week when you have to do your nursing topic paper, and you'll have to find an e-book and an e-journal, so the information about databases will become very important to you. You also included a perspective topic for your paper at the end of the quiz, and I've gone in and hand graded all of those so you have your full credit. And I've made a few comments. Some of you have real good ideas. You just need to think about narrowing down the topic a little bit. It's easy to think of, big wide topics, and then you can, can't narrow down what you need to do. So those are just some suggestions to help you narrow down what you want to write about. So this week we're moving on to APA formatting and peer review. So, and this is what we'll do. This is week 3. You're going to look at PERLA and title page expectations. Laura has a nice video for you telling you about the soft chalk lesson that you have, and it's resource for you just to review things. So you can go through that. And here we have a sample APA paper. This is what it should look like. And we have other resources for you too. If you go over to the side tab, you have a link here that's APA writing resources. So there are things there for you. And this will take you into your soft chalk lesson, and you just go ahead and click on the pages or click next page. And you go through this. It's more of a tutorial for you than anything else. And, okay, we'll go to the next page. And this is your assignment for this week. You're going to read a fictitious paper and give APA feedback on it. Now, you're not reading this for content. You're looking to find errors in APA formatting. And the things you're going to look at or look for are going to be the general layout of the paper, if you have margins, headers, page numbers, double heading, things like that. We're going to look at the title page, in-text citations, quotations, and the reference page. So what you need to do is look for the formatting and look at errors in that. And I think when you look at the paper, it'll be real obvious. And just don't worry about the information in the paper. Also, a note, not all references in the reference page are cited, so don't worry about looking for them. Just address the ones that are there. Your goal is to identify errors in APA formatting and give feedback on that. And a good thing is to compare it to the good paper that we have, and that's the one on the previous page. Here you can click on this and get these instructions printed out for you. This is the paper that you're going to critique. And you can see it's a mess. So it should be pretty obvious all the things that are wrong with it. And you're going to use this rubric, and this is what you're going to write on. And you'll actually go through this paper, and you're going to look at, first, formatting. Are there margins? Is the text flush? Is it double spaced? List the errors that you see, and then determine how many points you give this person. All of this is worth 25 points, so how many would you give them? Go on to the title page. It's worth another 25 points. In-text citations are worth 25 points. Quotations, it's best to paraphrase, and if you use a quote, it has to be, noted. And I really don't think there are too many quotes in this paper. And then the reference page. And it over, write down what you found, and then determine how many points you give that person. And then you can go to the next page, and this is actually where you submit. And you can, browse your computer and pull it up. And this is the rubric that I use to grade your rubric. And if you've looked at formatting, if you identified most of the errors, you get full points. Only a few of the errors or no errors. And it goes through the same thing with title page, citations, quotations, references. And then you do have to write a paragraph kind of summarizing your feedback to the person, fictitious person that wrote this paper. So that is part of the grading too. So that is about what you have for this week. And be thinking ahead about what kind of topic you're going to write about for your paper next week. And as I said, you have to have an e-book and an e-journal to write this paper. And it should be really focusing on APA formatting too. So I hope you all have a good week. I hope you survived the snow and are enjoying the nice warm weather we had. If you have any questions, please get in contact with me. Otherwise, I'll be talking to you soon.